Hello and welcome to PasSpareTime. How is everybody on this Wednesday night? You have made it through Hump Day, and we are now, hopefully the rest of the week is downhill from here. Let's see, R. I picked up some more $1 bills today. So we have more to search. 2,000 bill bricks from the Federal Reserve of $1 bills. So we're going to peel 500 out of there and we're going to search them. Let's see who all's here. I see NC Prospectors. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Eric. 8 star notes tonight. That'd be awesome, Eric. Hopefully this is a luckier brick than the last. Hello, Dad Hunts Coins. Strings Master. Good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, let's get into this. Come with this plastic sleeve on it. You almost can't even see it. Let's see. Oh, that still does have a strap. We'll take 3 from that side, and we'll take 2 from this side. How about that? How about that? Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. 500 $1 bills. Federal Reserve. Let's see. 5 May 3rd, 2024. I suppose this one, those were strapped up. So about what, 4 months ago? New Marshall in town, good to see you. Went to the bank and picked up 2 boxes of halves. 2024s again. Oh no, Dad, I picked up 2 boxes of halves today and they were circulated, so I got lucky. I appreciate that, New Marshall. Hello, Silverman. Who else might have snuck in? I think that's it for now. So, let's take, well, let's see if we got any enders. Any good enders? Well, one side is George on every strap, so that is a good start. Let's see. That looks pretty good. We'll get the strap off. 15 of 16 boxes. That stinks, Dad. I only saw 3 or 4 boxes of 2023s, which is a miracle, and I haven't seen any 2024s yet. So maybe they don't make here to adhere to rural Arkansas very often, and for that I will be thankful. Let's see if these are all going the same direction. Nope. Maybe only 2 directions? That'd be good. Nope. Maybe only 3 directions? Nope. Alright, I'll just be quiet and sort them. I thought since there were only 1 facing forward in each strap, maybe I'd get lucky. But no getting lucky tonight. Dadgummit. Don't really understand. They're all forward facing, but they are going in different directions. And then they're all forward facing. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Ah, I've got the reverse of that. I've got 4 4s ending. You got 4 4s beginning. I don't know what my other 2 numbers are. We were digging stuff out for our charity auction coming up, and I found some more stuff I didn't know I had. I found some more $2 bills. More $2 bills. So at the end of tonight's stream, we're going to give away consecutive serial number, uncirculated $2 bills. That's what we're going to give away tonight. So that's the plan. We may also give away something we find, assuming we find something. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. I guess that looks like it's okay. What we're going to be looking for is, we're going to be looking for the year the bill was attached to. That's a 2021. I'm looking to 1995 and earlier. We're going to be looking at the letter at the end of the serial number for an X or a Y, because they are more rare, or a star, which means it was printed as a replacement note. And I do think everyone in here right now knows this, but or a fancy combination of serial numbers, or a star, which means it was printed as a replacement note. So, with no further ado, I think we should get started. Which one of these is reflecting back on my computer screen so that I can't see? Is it that one? Nope. Well, I'm going to have to fix that because I can't see. There we go, this way a little bit. That's better. I can see. So here we go. If I miss one that you find that is one I would normally keep, and you're the first to type it in, it's yours. I'll send it to you. You have to be 18 years of age or older, 13 years of age or older with parental permission. Let's see what we can find tonight. We do appreciate y'all spending Wednesday evening with me. I usually do stream in this manner on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights at 9:45 Central Time. Also another night or two at 9:45 or 10 o'clock. I just don't know what those are ever going to be. I'm helping coach my grandson's baseball teams this fall, and I am busy. Busy. All right. I want something good. Well, there's a keeper right there. We'll take that. Hello, Deadheads Coins. Good to see you. Janelle Sonoda, good to see you. Or Jay Sonoda. Ricky the Scotty, good to see you. We have a quad note. A quad is when you have four of the same number repeating, 4 2s in a row. That's a keeper. $1.50 to $2 value right now on eBay last I checked. So we will keep it. And Ricky the Scotty, I think, was the first one to say I missed a bookend, 4141. Wouldn't surprise me. Right there it is, Ricky. Right there it is. It is a bookend. Starts with 41, ends with 41. That's a bookend. So that is yours. Send me an email and claim it. Give me your mailing address, Ricky. You know the drill. Boy, that's got to be the earliest I've missed one. I don't know. I do tend to miss those bookends, though. It does happen. Hello, Roger Rodriguez. Good to see you. Scrap 2300. Well, what this is about, we have been hunting coins on YouTube for over 4 years and currency for over 6 months, looking for fancy serial numbers and older bills. Basically what I'm looking for is any dollar that's going to be worth more than face value. I look down here at the date. I look for anything 1995 or earlier. I look where that H is for an X or a Y, because those are deeper runs and are more rare and have more value. I also look for a star in the place of that H, which means it will have been printed as a replacement bill to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. Or I look for any fancy combination of serial numbers, some of which are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. For example, this one's in the right format to be a birth date note, 0820, August 20th, but of the year 8144. If that was the year 2000, if the last was 2000, would be somebody that turned 24 years old in August, and we would hang on to that because it's would be selling for $10, $20 on eBay. So that's what we're all about here. Do appreciate you all being here this evening. We are doing the vertical live format, and it does advertise our stream out to the shorts feed, so we get a lot of people in that are new to us. And our goal is to introduce this hobby to as many people as we can because it is a mucho fun, major treasure hunting aspect to it. I usually hunt with my grandsons, age 14 and 11. On Saturdays, they help me search half dollars. But we're on hiatus from that right now because I'm helping coach both their baseball teams, and they both have baseball games on Saturdays. So I don't get the chance on Saturdays to stream right now. We'll be back in late October doing that. We do put out a daily short video on coin hunting from the boxes of coins I hunt every week. I will get boxes of pennies that have 50 cent rolls in the box. The boxes are $25 each. I search boxes of nickels that have $52 rolls of nickels in them. And I post on eBay my best finds of the week. That usually comes out between 9 and midnight. You can check those out. And I do this format every Wednesday at 9:45 Central and Sunday at 9:45 Central, and at least one other night, sometimes more than that. So you never know. You never know when we're going to be streaming. We do have over 1,700 videos out there posted, uploaded to YouTube. You got to check those out. You're welcome, Scrap. Glad to do it. You'll hear me say it several times because if this is working the same manner which it's been working, YouTube will be dumping a bunch of people in here on occasion. So I repeat a lot of stuff. It is addicting. It is addicting, for sure. August 20th at 87.47. That one's not going to work. We do usually average 1 star note per strap, so we should see some of those tonight. The last couple of streams, we've only found 2 and then 3. So you never know. You never know. At the end of the second strap, I'm going to search 5 different straps. I will show you some of my best finds from the last 6 months to give you a better idea of what some of those look like and what some of the values might be. And if I do miss one, which I've already missed one, that is one I would normally keep, and you're the first to see it, and you're over the age of 18, I'll send it to you. This is a printing error. If you look at that 9, it is raised out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. And we call that an odometer note or a gas pump note. And that does have a little value above face value. I have so many right now, I'm not keeping any more till I get my eBay store fired up and start selling some. So we'll send that one back to the bank. August 28th of 48.90. What's with the August birthday notes in the future? Boy, we're finding a bunch of them. You never know what you're going to find. We always do find something. Some nights more than others. Hopefully this will be one of those nights with a lot of finds. We are off to a very slow start. I do get my dollars. These, it was $2,000 I picked up today. 2 $1,000 bricks from my regular bank. They order $2,000 from me from the Federal Reserve every week. They also order me half dollars and other coins that we search. Really appreciate their partnership with us. Sometimes I will get notes instead of Federal Reserve straps. You can tell it's a Federal Reserve strap if it says Federal Reserve. If instead it has a your local bank's name stamped on it, it is a teller strap. And they will put those together from deposits by customers and by businesses. When they get 100 in the drawer, they will strap them up. I haven't noticed a real difference in fines between the Federal Reserve and getting them at my bank from teller straps, but I'm going to go tomorrow and pick up $1,000 in teller straps as well to give us a little diversity, see what we can find. From the back, 0805, from the front, 0859. If you get one that reads the same front to back and back to front, that's called a palindrome or a radar note. Those have a nice value. That one is not, but was kind of close. Hello, Jeff Malone. Good to see you. Welcome. Appreciate everyone being here. If you're here for the first time or the 30th time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We have been hunting coins on YouTube for over 4 years. We've got over 1,700 videos out there. We might be hunting pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, even dollar coins. I think half dollars, well, nickels is my favorite thing to search, followed by half dollars. Scrap 2300, thank you for subscribing and welcome to PasSpareTime family. We appreciate you. Hope you fall in love with this the same way that we have. I have been searching for fancy serial numbers and older bills for the last 6 months. I've got thousands of bills in my collection at this point, and I need to start selling some of them. November 6th or June 11th, but the year's 8802, and I'm not going to be around then, so we won't hang on to that one. Good to see you, Jeff. John Chum, good to see you. Canadian $50 bill starting with 7777. Very cool. Cool Jotty, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Now, my grandsons have given me a goal. They would like to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're almost to hit 14,000. We will hit 14,000 here in a little while, is my estimation. We're at 13,993. But I have told them I will continue to put out the content while they're playing baseball. And the rest is kind of up to y'all. That 5 is also a printing error. You see that first 5, how it looks different from that second 5? That first 5 is what we call an over-inked 5, plain and simple, and that is a mistake. Those do have a little value above face value. I literally have envelopes of those right now, so I'm not keeping any more unless I find some that are just really exaggeratedly over-inked. September 18th of the year 1516. Well, we're getting closer. That's a historical birth date note. Person could Google that date and find out if anything amazing happened. It's really hard to find U.S. history from 1516. Maybe some world history, but for now I'm going to shoot that one back to the bank. 0, 1, 2, 3, another 2, 5, 6, 7. Had one of those 3s been a one of those 2s been a 4, that would be called a broken ladder, where we have 8 different numbers making up the serial number that in and of themselves make up numerical order, but they're not in numerical order on the bill, which would be considered a ladder. We consider that a broken ladder, and those are going for $5, $10 on eBay. That one was close, but no cigar. We've only got one find so far out of this strap. Very, very slow start, but maybe it'll get going. Just found a $100 bill broken ladder. Very cool, John Chum. Hello, Dinah Ramsey. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. It is hump day. It is hump day is behind you. Hopefully the rest of the week is downhill in a good way, since you've made it past the midway point, for those of you that got the Monday through Friday gig. 5112, 5161. 5s, 1s, 2s, and 6s. I thought it might be a trinary note, but it's not. A trinary note is one that only has two numbers making up the serial number. A binary note only has one number making up the serial number. There's a trinary note. I'm sorry, a binary note has two numbers making up the serial number. A solid would be one note making up the serial number, worth well over $100. A binary note with two numbers making up the serial number, worth $20 or more. Trinaries with three numbers making up the serial number, like this one, 1 7s and 1 lonely 8. That's a trinary note. I don't keep all trinary notes, but since that's our first one we found tonight, I will hang on to it. They're worth about $1.50 on eBay right now. Bookend, bookend, bookend. No, I don't believe you all that I would have missed another bookend so soon. Say an 80-80. You'd almost get the idea I don't even look for bookends. And when I search for myself, I don't. I think that's part of the problem. I did miss one. Starts with 80, ends with 80. That's a bookend note. It's got a little value over face value. Now let's go back. Strings Master is the first one in on my screen. I will show that to you. Let's see. Oh, don't move that. Move that. Strings Master is right up there. Bookend, Strings Master is the first one in. Several other people saw it too. I'm the only one that can't see it. But that will go to Strings Master. Congratulations, Strings Master. That's not the first one that you have found, but I will put your name on it. And Strings Master, you need to send me an email, and one of my mods will put my email address in and claim your prize. And again, verify you're over the age 18 or under with parental permission from mom or dad. Congratulations, String Master. Goodness. I've given away two. I found two others. That's a bad ratio. A bad ratio for Paul. My grandkids do call me Paul instead of Grandpa, and it's stuck. This is Pa's spare time. We started hunting coins after I broke my leg on a trip to Florida. And when I got back, we needed a hobby to do that was low impact for Paul. 14800881. Unfortunately, 1, 4s, 8s, and 0s, that's 4 numbers. No additional value in that one. So we will move on down the road. Look for bookends, Paul. Okay. December 13th of the year 5030. We're going to find a birth date note tonight. We usually do when we search 500. We'll find a birth date note. A couple streams ago, I went through all the birth date notes I've found, which is well over 100. I still haven't found one that was a date for anyone that was themselves or a child. But birth date notes have become highly collectible, and they're going for $10, $20 on eBay in the $1 denomination. So if you find one, you do want to hang on to it, and usually we do. So we'll find one and we'll point it out, or at least in my best finds in the last 6 months, I'll find one. Getting down to the end of the first strap with only a few finds. Hopefully it gets much, much better. Hopefully it gets much, much better. We do have 140 people watching. Thank you all very much. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Tammy Morales. Good to see you. If you are here for the first time, please do consider subscribing. Doesn't cost you a thing. It's free on Wednesday nights and all nights that end in Y. We would appreciate it. Doesn't cost you a thing. Helps us out tremendously. We are trying to get to 20,000 subscribers by year end. December 8th or August 12th of the year 5225. We keep teasing it. All right, that is the first strap hunted. And hopefully they get a lot better than that, because that was pretty skinny. Only 4 finds, and 2 of them I missed. All right, let's see if this one is any more going in the same order than the last one. Get them all organized here. It doesn't appear that it is. Yes, this is something I could do before the stream, but I don't, because I don't want to accidentally see something, and I'm not about to pretend like I'm seeing something for the first time. If I saw it during organizing my bills, if I accidentally see something while I'm doing this live, I will point it out to you. I want to keep our finds as authentic as possible, and I want to be as surprised as you are when we find something. And right now, as slow as we started, I'm going to be surprised, hopefully by something really good. You never know. It is a treasure hunt. It is a treasure hunt, and I just picked these up today. The straps from the Federal Reserve were stamped with a date in May. So they've had these strapped up since May, just waiting, well, for somebody to order them. And I guess my bank did. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hello, Kimberly Duncan. Good to see you. Hello, George. Good to see you. What I'm looking for is I'm looking at the date here. I'm looking for anything 1995 or earlier, because that's going to have more value than face value. A serial number that ends in X or Y, because those are deeper runs and more rare. A serial number that ends with a star, because that means it was printed as a replacement note, and to make up for damaged or misprinted bills, and those are going in good shape for $3 to $4 now each on eBay. Or any fancy combination of serial numbers, which that one is not. So we'll go on to the second one. Hello, 151523, good to see you. I hope this is a good strap. I hope it is. You never know. I think we hunted Monday night, and I think that was about as least finds I've had out of 500 bills as I've ever searched. But you just never know. Boy, 44474, if that had ended with 5 fours, that would have been a real nice one. December 14th of the year 4474, we're climbing our birth dates back closer to one that we could have value with. But not yet. Not yet. After this strap, I will show you some of my best finds of the first 6 months of doing this. There are things we still have not found. There are unicorns out there like a ladder with all the numbers in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. We have not found a solid note with one number, 4s all the way across in all 8 spots. I have not found a bill with 7 consecutive of the same number. December 31st of 4280, and a little over inked as well. Some of those finds are a little unicornish, and I haven't found a real super low serial number. I've found 4 zeros to start, but never more than 4 zeros to start. You get tremendous value if you would find something with 7 zeros and be a single digit serial number. But I haven't found one yet, and I've searched over 60,000 bills now. October 18th of 4019. Keep teasing us. Keep teasing us. We'll find one eventually. We do search in this format live every Wednesday at 9:45, every Sunday night live at 9:45, both Central Time. And I usually do it a few more times a week. I just never know when I'm going to have the time, so those are the 2 that I'll commit to. We also do a daily short video on coin hunting with my best finds of the week, because I search most denominations every week. December 3rd or March 12th of the year 2090. We're getting closer. I'm not going to be alive in 2090, so I won't even keep that one, but we are getting closer. Kind of a cool note, 1968 and 1850, we've got 2 dates on the bill. If we thought somebody could have lived to be 118 years old, that could be considered a headstone note. born in 1850, deceased in the year 1968. I found it unlikely that that's going to be worth a lot of money, so I'm going to send it back. Make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Hello, Big Salad. Good to see you. Good to see you. We need a good find. That's what we need. I need a star note. I need a star note. The Mint has announced that they're going to stop using the star note to signify reprinted bills. Well, not reprinted, but bills printed to make up for damaged notes. I really don't understand why. But star notes went up $1 a piece when they announced it. And they're going to become harder and harder to find. So now's the time to be looking, and I know there are a lot of people out there looking right now. Well, maybe not specifically right this minute, but there are a bunch of people searching currency. Come on. We're about halfway through this strap. No find yet from this strap. 45, 54, 24, 69. A star note! Bingo, bango, bongo, a star note. Hello, Kimberly Duncan, if I didn't already say hi. I might have. Hello, Tom Vaughn. Good to see you. We've got a star note. All right, that star means this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. This is also, it's a birth date note, May 31st of the year 981. So we wouldn't keep it for that reason. But when we find a star note, we go over here to the star note lookup page. And you can type in exclamation MCC, and you can it'll show you the link for this, but this is called mycurrencycollection.com. Tom Vaughn, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We have a cloud bot from OBS that captures the new subscribers. It doesn't capture them all. I don't know why. I've reported to OBS. It's gotten better, but it maybe captures 1 in 6, 1 in 7, and I'm sorry for that. We do appreciate all of our new subscribers. Make no mistake about it. And we did just go over 14,000 subscribers, so thank you all very much. If the night goes right, we should make it over 14,100 tonight, hopefully. So what you do on this page is you go in here and you enter the denomination, which is already there, $1, and then the year and series number. This is a 2017, and then you enter the entire serial number. That is F. Starts with an F. F means the Atlanta, Georgia Federal, the district. F O 98 10531, and you end it with the star. Now, usually star notes are printed in run sizes of 3.2 million. 90% of them are in run sizes of 3.2 million. If you find one with a lower run size that could add value to your bill, let's look and see. This one, as to be expected, you can see in the upper left-hand corner, 3.2 million run size. E. Kuntz, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If you look down here in the left-hand corner, it shows you a heat chart. And this one is pegged over in the frozen tundra, the permafrost of less rare. So that doesn't hurt the value of the bill any. It just doesn't add any value to it. This bill is not crispy uncirculated. If it was, it'd be worth $3 to $4 on eBay. As is, it's worth a couple bucks. And we do keep all of our star notes because they have value. And yeah, put that star up there. Glad to see that. Thank you all. Just found a star note. Hey, Zalman, congratulations. You know, Tumadori T. I probably messed that up terribly. I'm sorry. But thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I got an old bill I see down here. It's amazing how many people will pop in, go check their purse or their billfold and find something that's either a fancy serial number or a star note or an older bill. This is an older bill that is in 1999. The average lifespan of $1 is around 8 years. So in 1999 is a survivor, and people, a lot of people would keep that. Now, if you find a 1999 that is in crispy, uncirculated condition, it's worth about $2 if it doesn't have a fancy serial number, and that one does not have a fancy serial number. And that one's not crispy uncirculated, so I'm not going to keep it. If it was 1995 or earlier, I would keep it, and we find one of those, I will tell you why. Nah, I'll go ahead and tell you now. Where'd my book go? There it is. Grandsons were over today, so everything might not be where it's supposed to. This is the standard guide to small size U.S. paper bunny, 1928 to date. You should be able to type in !book and it will give you a link to buy a version of this on Amazon. I don't make any money if you buy it. I bought mine from eBay for under $10. And if you find older money, you can look it up in here. That's how I know that 1995, without being crispy uncirculated, doesn't have much value over face value. But if you're going to start doing that, that's one thing you may want to purchase. All right, back to the hunt. Cool, Tom. Very cool. Your mom's birthday exactly almost 1,000 years before she was born. Well, that's kind of cool. What we're finding, well, let me tell you what we're looking for. We're looking for any date 1995 or earlier because those are going to be worth more than face value, and I keep those. We're looking for a bill that ends in a star like we found just a minute ago, right there. That indicates it was printed as a replacement note, and those in crispy uncirculated condition are going for $3 to $4 on eBay. You want to hang on to those, and that's if the number's not fancy to go along with it. Or I'm looking for a bill that ends in X and Y because those are more rare. Or any fancy combination of serial numbers. And at the end of this strap, we got 5 $100 straps we're going through tonight. This is the second one. I will show you some of my best finds from the last 6 months. Give you an idea of what they are. Some of the other examples are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And during this stream, as 2 people have already done, if I miss something, I don't see it, which I'm bad at finding bookends. Bookends are start with 01 or 015, end with 015 or 01. If you find something that I missed and you're the first to type it in, and you're over the age of 18 or 13 or over with parental permission, I'll send it to you for free. Kind of a self-punishment deal. And at the end of tonight's stream, all you gotta do is be here. We are giving away 2 crispy, uncirculated $2 bills. That one's serial number 163. The other one in there is 162. They are consecutive serial numbers. Yeah, worth $4, maybe a little more with the consecutive serial numbers, but not a lot more. But we're going to give that away to somebody. I love $2 bills. If you're not familiar with the reverse of the $2 bill, the current one, it is a depiction of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. One of my favorite designs on any coin or bill out there. Hello, Boom Boom. Hello, Timothy Sykes. Let's see more stars. I have to agree. Hello, Zelman. Hello, Wingsblock. Yes, star notes are, just finding a star note is fairly rare. They're crispy uncirculated. They're going for $3 to $4 on eBay right now. And they've just announced they're not going to do star notes anymore. So I'm guessing they're going to continue to go up in value. All right, I bumped my camera. Let me get it fixed. So we're relatively square and you can see what I'm seeing. All right. All right. More star notes, I agree. We do average over 1 star note per strap, but you never know. The last time we streamed, we found 2 total out of 5 straps. Most of my streams are 5 straps searched. Usually takes an hour 45 to 2 hours to do it. We do always end the stream with a giveaway. December 18th of the year 7885, and one can only dream. I give you a little hint here. One of the things I do, and I said I'm looking for any bill before 1995. Boy, that's hard on these old eyes to look down and see that date. I cheat and look at the signature. I know Steve Munchin is the current person, the most current. And I know Janet Yellen's the one before him. And if I see either of those two names, I know it's not going to be older, so I don't have to peek over. If it's this guy, I got to peek over. That's a 2013. Although I'm starting to remember his name as well. September 22nd of the year 4760. We're getting a lot of teaser birthday notes tonight. Adam Winslow, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I know some Winslows. We have other Winslows that are members and subscribers to this channel. 1551 DWD is not a bookend that we keep. 1515 would be a bookend that we keep. 007 is a really good number. I want to find one 007, 007, but I haven't yet. But just 007 by itself does not increase the value any of the bill. October 26th of the year 8602. 008 71797. I only keep bills as low serial numbers if they begin with 4 zeros. If they do begin with 4 zeros, I hang on to them. We call that a quad. All right, I got a printer error popped up on my screen, and I'm not printing, so why would that be? The Mint pulls, well, not the Mint. The Federal Reserve pulls older bills out of circulation and damaged bills. But I don't think they're specifically pulling star notes, and here's why. Here's just some of the star notes I have found. I've got them rubber banded together. Restart to install the latest Windows update. We're not going to do that either. So I'm still finding star notes with quite a good frequency. You just never know strap by strap, 500 by 500, what you're going to find. I have found more than 10 in a strap, and I've had straps I don't find any. You just never know. You just never know. G48315689 star, Series 1963A. Could you tell me if the star note is worth anything? Kenneth, it's definitely worth something. Depends on condition and rarity. But you can go, let me see if I can copy that. Hold on. I don't know if I can copy it or not. If I can copy that, copy it. I can't look up everybody's star notes, but I'll look up this one. We go over to our star note lookup page. This is called mycurrencycollection.com. You said 1963. 1963. This is not going back to 1963. So, here's what we got to do. I'll show you my book again. Hold on. 1963A. Here's what I'll tell you. I have this book. Edward Groach, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. This is a standard guide to small size U.S. paper money, 1928 to date. 6th edition, written by a guy named Dean Oakes and John Schwartz. I don't make any money if you go buy this. I bought mine on eBay for under $10. But we're going to go in here to a $1 bill from 1963, A series. They're in order and starts out with $1 denomination in here. 1963 A series is right there. And yours started with a G, and a G is going to be Chicago. So GA, yours ends with, oh, it's a star. So what I have to do is go to the star notes, G, Chicago star notes. Hard to see. Where's my finger? G star notes. They printed 52 million, and in crispy uncirculated condition it's worth $8. So if it's not in crispy uncirculated condition, it's going to be worth something less than $8, but it's certainly going to have value above face value. Definitely one you want to keep. Definitely, definitely one you want to keep. All right, who'd I miss? Yeah, you're going a little overboard with the 2 zeros, Tom, but maybe someday. But right now, they're really not bringing any additional value. Tabasco Road, the ones that I had rubber banded together are all 3.2 million. I've got mini right here. Oh, that's not them. What is it? Oh, that's just some of my other keepers. I have envelopes full of star notes with lower print runs as well. They get protected a little better. So I take the 2 worst ones and put on the ends and rubber band the other ones together. All right, back to the search. Back to the search. 4587, 4689, not far off from being a repeater. One 11166 304 wanted to be something. It's just not. There's a birth date note. That's a good birth date note. It had been teasing us. It finally hit July 21st of 1981. And that bill is in really good shape. It's a 2021. Birth date notes on eBay are going for $10, $20 or even more. So what I do is I put them in a plastic holder, bill protector, to make sure it doesn't receive any more damage than it's already got. And I keep those. I went through all my birth date notes the other night. I have well over 100. If you find a birth date note, if I happen to find yours, I won't charge you eBay price for it. If you're watching my channel, you're one of my subscribers or members, and I find your birth date, let me know. We'll hook you up. Those protective sleeves I use are called BCW. That's the brand. Deluxe Currency regular bill holders. They come in a 50-pack. They're about, what are they? 40 cents a piece. I just ordered 3 more packs of those last night because I go through them pretty quick, but it's worth it to protect your bill that has a value. Eric, they are, but I put the 2 worst star notes that are all torn up and raggedy on the ends so that I don't care about them, and the ones on the inside will be okay. You do occasionally get BEP straps, which are brand new straps from the bank of bills that have just been put in circulation. And if you get them that are star notes, a full strap of star notes, that's a really good day. That's a really good day. If you get regular bills in a BEP strap that they're just putting into circulation, 81, 81, 80. Close to a cool note. If you get a full 100 in consecutive order, you can sell those on eBay. They're going for $150. Any lower denomination than that's really not going for much over face value. I've only gotten 1 strap that had 100 consecutive serial numbers in it. It's sitting on the shelf over there. Because they do tend to pull out a few notes so you can't get 100 consecutive because they know people are selling them for above face value. Kind of dirty. At least I assume that's why they're pulling them out. I don't know of any other good reason they'd be pulling some out. That's another keeper. 4 2s in a row. I prefer my quads to either start or end the serial number, but quad notes with 4 of the same number in a row or more are going for $1.50 to $2 on eBay right now. So I do hang on to my quads, and it's the second 222 we found tonight, and they both are in the same position. It's going to be 2s. Deuces are wild tonight, do you suppose? I don't know. Nick Gurr, there's your full name. Thanks for watching. What's a birthday note? AB series. Well, a birthday note is what we just found. It's when it actually has a somebody's birth date, like in this case, July 21st of the year 1981. as the serial number on it. It could be 0721 1981, that would be in U.S. order. It could be 1981 2107. Different countries do their dates in different orders, but that's considered a birth date note, and I don't have to understand why so many people are wanting their birth date note on a serial number on a $1 bill. All I know is if you go to eBay and you look up $1 birth date note serial numbers, and then go all the way down to the bottom left and click on the button that says recently sold, you'll find that they're going for 10 to 20, even more on eBay. And it's really become a thing in the last year. And that's really what we're looking for. We're looking for any bill that has a face value more than $1. I don't keep all of them because there's only so many dollars a guy can keep. But I keep a lot of them. And hope we find some real good ones. That birth date note definitely is our best find of the night so far. And if I miss one and you see it and are first to type it in, I send it to you. You got to be 18 or over, 13 or over with parental permission. We're almost through strap 2. We are through strap 2. I know, Noah. I know. And if he does it again, he'll go bye-bye. Roland, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. All right. ABC Blagoth, thanks for being here. I'm going to show you now some of our best finds from the last 6 months before we get on to strap 3. First, as a reminder, at the end of the stream tonight, we're going to be giving away 2 crispy uncirculated $2 bills. Serial number 163, serial number 162. The Life of C. de France. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. All you got to do is be here, be 18 or over, 13 or over with parental permission, and we will be giving those away at the end of the stream. We'll probably do another giveaway before then, but you never know. This bill, nothing fancy about the serial number, but it is a 1963. This one a B series, unlike the A series we looked up a while ago. This one is not a star note, but this one has value just because it's 1963. But more than that, it has value because it's signed by Joseph W. Barr. This is considered to be a Barr note. Creative naming, I know. Joseph Barr was only the Secretary of Treasury for 28 days, dying tragically in office. His name does not end up on very many or very much of our currency, so if you find one, you've got a real collectible. Michael Craig, do I only post to the USA? No. I will ship internationally. Usually I try to ship to people internationally once every 6 months. But like on these, I can stick it in an envelope, so I do ship internationally. Not everyone will, but at PasSpareTime we do, because our goal is to try to drive awareness on this great hobby, coin and currency collecting, to as many people as possible. This is one of my best finds. The bill is in not great shape, but it's got 6 4s in a row. And even with 6 4s in a row in this condition, still worth over $20. If it had all 8 4s, worth over 100. I've never found one of those. 7 4s worth a nice amount. I've never found one of those. Matter of fact, this is the only one I've found with 6 in a row. But 2 days later, grandson Hudson, age 14, found one that had 6 leading 9s. Started with 6 9s, and his is crispy uncirculated. So he just had to one-up me. This is also one of my best finds, maybe my best find ever. 1579 9751. You got to look at it. From the front, 1579. From the back, 1579. We call that a radar note. Reads the same from front to back and back to front, also known as a palindrome. This one, though, starts with a B, so it's B1579, and from the back, B1579. I've taken to call on this a super radar note, And I cannot find another bill like this on eBay to put a price on it. I know it's worth over $20. How much over? I don't know. I do know it's a cool find. This is a low serial number. The gun guy, how do you know if you have a miscut bill? I can tell you that bills that have a very minor miscut really don't have any extra value. So if you find one, you're going to know it when you see it. You notice the white border, top and sides. In theory, if they've cut them right, they should all be about the same size. Usually if you've had a miscut one, there will be no white on the edge, or just a very, very thin strip. I've searched over 60,000 bills. I haven't found one yet, but I know they exist. I have kept this bill as a low serial number. 4 leading zeros, serial number 2610. I keep anything that starts with 4 zeros. The more zeros to start, the best, and you're looking for the unicorn. 7 zeros and a 1 would be an awesome find, worth Buco Dolores. To quote Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and most of you are probably too young for that. This is one of those notes that ends with an X. Here's the way I understand this. It's also a 1995. I did check and see it's not a web note. We'll talk about those in a few minutes. The first letter means which federal district the bill went to, from either Washington, D.C. or from Fort Worth, Texas. It always matches that seal. The last note is like each time they do a different run, they will change the ending letter. And they've only gotten to X and Y a few times. I've never found a Y note, but the X makes it more rare. There's a birth date note in U.S. order, April 22nd of the year 2021. I doubt if there's a 3-year-old watching right now, but if you got a 3-year-old born on April 22nd, or a grandson, a granddaughter, I've got their birth date note. This is a cool note. This is called a binary note. Only 2 different numbers making up the serial number. It's also got 5 consecutive 5s that makes it have a value. 533, 5 5s, only 5s and 3s making up the serial number. Binaries are going for $20 up on eBay right now. And the next note, and I'll keep them both here so you don't think I didn't show you the same one twice. 5355, 3355. Another 5s and 3s binary note. Probably not worth quite as much because it doesn't have the 5 consecutive 5s, but still worth over $20. We've got one here that is ending in 5 3s, has a leading 3 and a 9 and a 2. That makes it a trinary note. Only 3 numbers used in the serial number. But if you look at the next to last and the last 3, they're raised out of alignment with the rest of the serial numbers. We call that a gas pump or an odometer note. Gas pump or odometer notes do add a tiny bit of value. Also, if you look at that 2 and maybe that 9, they're over inked. That's also a printing error that adds a little bit of value, but that's mainly valuable because of the 5 3s in a row. Hello, Squiggy Pop. Found a star note today. Ooh, that's a good note. That's a star note with a low serial number. And I would almost bet you, Squiggy Pop, if you look that one up on the star note lookup page, it's going to be a low print run. I bet it is. Might not be. That's a nice star note having additional value. This bill, 5 leading 1s, another 1 to finish, 6 1s on the bill. 5 and a 7, so a trinary note, only 3 numbers making up the serial number. Marlo just found a $5 bill. Well, hey, you made $5 then. Congratulations. This one has 5 trailing 2s. This was the first binary note I ever found. Only 2 numbers making up the serial number. I think it's very cool. I call it my Hawaii 5-0 note. 50, 50, 50, 0, 0. Also, those last 2 zeros, or at least the last 0, is raised out of alignment. It's the last 0. $20 value. Man, if I can turn a $1 bill into a $20 bill, it makes me happy. This is a star note, and just from being a star note, it has value. They've become wildly collectible in the last year. The star indicates this was printed in a special run of bills that were printed to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. And usually if they're in crispy uncirculated shape, they'd be worth $3 to $4. This one's not in that nice a shape, but look at the serial number, 0176 0176. That's a repeater. Repeaters are going for over $10 on eBay, so a repeater star note, what's it worth? I don't exactly know, but it's worth something. Hello, Vivian P. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Anthony. $5 bill, 2013, 00000, 5 leading zeros, 138. That's a good find, Marlo. That bill is going to be considered a low serial number. Now, $5 bills don't work quite the same way as $1 bills on the value doubling and tripling. But with that low a serial number, I could easily see that being worth $8 to $10. Nice find. Got a star note from the same run, 0250033. Very cool. Very cool. 5 leading 7s, and 7s, 8s, and 0s are the most sought after numbers by collectors. 7s considered lucky in U.S. culture, 8s considered lucky or fortunate in Asian culture. 0s, I guess just because they look cool. This bill's got a lot going for it. First off, it's got 5 5s in a row. Second off, it's a trinary. It's only got 5s and 3s and 1 9 in the serial number. Next off, that first 5 is over inked, so that's a printing error. And lastly, it has a raised 3, which makes it an odometer or a gas pump note. So lots of stuff going for that bill. Hey, if you're here for the first time or the 35th time, please consider subscribing. Helps us out tremendously. We've got over 300 people watching right now. We've had over 10,000 people watch the stream so far tonight. We appreciate all of you. Doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe. Helps us out tremendously. I hunt with my grandsons, Hudson age 14 and Rhett age 11, and they've challenged me to try to get us to 20,000 subs by year's end. Now, look, 20,000 subs, we don't make any money for that, nothing extra. We don't get a thank you, a play button, anything fancy from YouTube. It's just a goal we've set, so we'd appreciate you helping us out. I found this note very recently, in the last 2 weeks. Nothing fancy about the serial number, but look at that 7. I've searched over 60,000 bills and I've never seen anything like it. It's obviously something that was done during the printing process, not post-printing. It looks like the 7 is weeping or crying. There's like a comma down there. I have not taken the time to research it yet to see if I can figure out what it is, but I find it cool. And I suspect it is a printing error. Jason the Great, you have a $1 bill without the owl. If you're missing something on the reverse or something that's supposed to be there, 82nd Dave, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And it's missing. Don Baker, Realtor, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And it's missing because they forgot to do it at the Mint. Dihil Yuka, I messed that up. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If it's missing something it should have, like I always look at that green seal. If that green seal is missing or it's not on that ONE, you do have something that is worth more money for sure. All right, I've told you I'm looking for bills that are 1995 and earlier. Now here's why. This one's 1995. Nice boy Eddie, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. John Barry, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. It is a cloud bot that is capturing the new subscribers. Noctis Ambulo just subscribed. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. So I do appreciate all of you subscribing. It only captures every 6th or 7th one. I'm sorry about that. It's a known problem and they're working on it. On the reverse of your bill, you see that 4? That is put on there by the reverse printing plate. And if it's below the E in one, O-N-E, that's where it's supposed to go. Steel Zone, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. However, in 1995, 1993, and 1988 A-series bills, they tried printing bills off of sheets of paper instead, off of rolls of paper instead of sheets of paper. When they did that, they changed where they put the plate number. So if you turn your 1995 over and you're looking just everywhere for the printing plate number and you don't see it, and instead it is above the E, like that 9 right there, then you have what is called a web note. It was printed using the web note printing process. It's one of the ones that they printed using the rolls of paper instead of the sheets of paper, and they do have a value. That one's worth over $10 on eBay right now. The famous Sad 7, I know. How about a $2 bill? Star note, but looks very used, weathered, but all visible. Depends on the year, El Chacal. This just depends on the year. If the condition's not very good, it could still be really old and still have a nice value. If it's one of the 1920s, even if it's a 1976, it's going to have a value above face value and worth hanging on. This is considered to be a broken ladder. You got a 0, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7. Sound like Lawrence Welk. Brian 1 just subscribed. Thank you, Brian. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Ethan Mason just subscribed. Thank you, Ethan. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If this was in order, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be considered a ladder note, and those are going for quite a bit of money on eBay. I really don't know how much because I've never found one. But having 8 different numerals that make up numerical order, but they're not in numerical order, we do call a broken ladder, and those are going for $5, $10 on eBay, worth keeping. 5 leading 8s. Remember I told you 7, 8s, and 0s are the most sought after. This bill's got a couple things going for it. First off, it's a birthday note. H. Fisher, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. May 20th of 1957 is a birthday note. So if you turned 47, 43, 60, 67 in the month of May, on the 20th, I've got your birthday note. It's also known as a headstone note, born in 1957, deceased in the year 2005. Not as happy an event, but they are collectible for that reason. Here's a bill that's just a survivor, 1969B. It's not in perfect shape, but it's been around a long time. That's worth a couple bucks. This note, really cleverly named, follow me here. Follow me here. Hunter Colwell, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. 1557 1557. Mr. Gucci, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Thomas Mathis, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. This is considered to be a repeater note. And surprisingly, these are very rare. I've only found a few out of 60,000 bills searched. They're going for around 20 bucks on eBay. So that's pretty cool. This one's just another survivor, 1977. Nothing fancy about the serial number. It's worth a couple bucks. So those are some of my best finds from the last 6 months of doing this. We've been searching coins on YouTube for the last 4+ years. We've got over 1,700 videos out there for you to watch. We do a daily short video on coins. I hunt boxes of pennies. You get 50 rolls of 50 pennies in a box. Boxes of nickels, you get 50 rolls of nickels, $2 rolls, 40 in a roll. And my best finds of the week, I'll do a short video. It comes out between 10 and midnight typically. And they're only like 30 seconds long, but you can watch those daily. And here's something you didn't know if you're new to the channel. You're going to like this. I promise you're going to like it. All of my finds from those short videos, I throw into this glass jar. There are wheat pennies in there, there are buffalo nickels in there are silver dimes in there may be a silver $50 in there. And then at the end of the month, I release a short video and I say, hey, it's time to give away all the finds of the month. And all you have to do is be 18 or over, 13 or over with parental permission, and leave a comment on that video. Be subscribed to our channel, and we will let the computer pick a winner a week later from all of those comments. And somebody wins this, and I ship them all to you. That would be a heck of a start on a wheat penny collection for sure. And there's silver in there, old nickels. No telling what there's going to be in there month to month. So you want to get in on that. Amanda, if you have one that the signature is smudged and then written over, it probably happened post-mint. It probably did not happen during the printing, or post-Federal Reserve, I should say. Because they would have been signed again, it would have been stamped again. If you got one double stamped on the signature, yeah, that could certainly be an error note. My big guess would be that's probably something that was done post-mint, post-printing. I'm going through this third strap. This will be the next one we search of dollar bills to get them all facing in the same direction. Sometimes they're all facing the same direction. Sometimes they're almost all facing the same direction. Sometimes they're going 47,000 different directions. These don't look too bad so far, but I do like to get these all going in the same order for a better viewing experience. And while I could do this before the stream, I don't want to see something and get a preview and then have to act surprised when you all see it. I want us to see it at the same time and keep our hunts as authentic as possible. And it just doesn't take that long to sort them going the same direction. Let's get looking. Your mom collected several 1963 $1 notes. Same thing, Monza. You would want to look for what I'm going to tell you here in a second for anything that fancy about the serial number. But you definitely want to look and see if it's signed by Barr. If it's signed by Joseph Barr, it is a Barr note, and it's certainly worth more than face value, especially if it is crispy, uncirculated condition. You also, like I'm looking for in these, I'm looking for the date, and anything 1995 or earlier is worth over face value. I'm looking at the letter here to see if it's an X or a Y, because those are more rare and add value. I'm looking for a star, that means it was printed as a replacement note for damaged or misprinted bills. Or I'm looking for a fancy combination of serial numbers like are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And anything that makes the bill worth more than face value is what I am looking for, and also what you should look for. Birthday. Eric, what I'm talking about on birth date notes is what they're selling for on eBay right now. Not if it's gradable by PCGS or NGC, totally different thing. The notes that have a birth date on it are selling for $10 to $20 or more on eBay right now, whether PCGS or NGC will grade them or not. For those that don't know, PCGS and NGC are two of the companies that grade coins and currency. To commemorate them, put them in a plastic holder, give them a grade, and coins, the grading system goes from 0 to 70. Bills would go from, I guess, awful to crispy uncirculated. Barnhart JS, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Anytime I'm quoting a value on here is something I have verified and looked the last time I looked at eBay at sold values, or I found in my book for older bills. I have not yet myself sold any on eBay. I do plan to reactivate my eBay store and start selling some because I got so many. If I do miss something that I would normally keep, and you're the first one to point it out in the chat, and you're over the age of 18 or over the age of 13 with parental permission, I'll send it to you for free. It's kind of like a self-punishment deal. May 13th of the year 369, not one that I would keep. The reason all the different bills have a value despite what order the numbers are in is because different countries recognize dates differently. In the US, they go month, day, year. Other countries will go year, month, day. Just depends on what country. Upside down bills don't go for any extra, unfortunately. Blue seal dollar bills, yes, Estrella. I give away blue seal dollar bills from time to time. Like that one right there. You can't really see the blue seal because it's behind the label where I bought it. 1957 was one of the years they did blue seal. There are also red seals out there. I think they're tan seals. And if you find them, they're older bills. And certainly, this one's a silver certificate. And I think almost every other than green seal you find will be a silver certificate, but they certainly have a value above face value. Most definitely. 1958 D wheat penny. Very nice. Very nice. Love my wheat pennies. Alicia, same here. I was a cashier at Walmart at age 18 a long time ago, and all my bills in my drawer had to be facing the same direction and facing up. 48's even better, Nathan. Even better. Eric, we're going to say goodbye to you. You did this last night, and you're doing it again tonight. I have been very honest with you that different countries have different order of how they recognize dates. Joseph McGowan, you can go out there, Eric, and you can look on eBay yourself. But for now, Eric, you got to go bye-bye. Everyone tell Eric bye. Hello, Jesse. Good to see you. I don't mind anyone disagreeing with me, but after a logical explanation, that's enough. And Eric was doing that last time we streamed, May 21st of the year 1220, not one I would keep. So Eric can choose to go watch something else. We don't need him here. And he's only like the fifth person we have ever banned from the channel. It's a shame. All right. This is a fun hobby. It's a lot like treasure hunting. It's one that I, coin hunting or bill searching, that I do with my grandsons, and they'll sit here and do it for 3, 4, 5 hours. Usually we stream on Saturdays, every Saturday, and we will do, boy, there's a heavily inked 9 right there. That is a printing error. I'm not keeping any additional right now because I've got so many. But we are taking a break from our Saturday streams because the boys are playing baseball and I'm coaching. So we don't have any Saturdays free right now. 88, 33, 99, 58. Almost a good bill. And on Saturdays, we usually hunt 5 to 10 boxes of $50. We give away 7 or 8 different things during those streams. And here's something you didn't know. Here's something you didn't know. Patricia, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. How do I know the dates in the year? Alicia, I'm looking at the bill. I'm looking at the bill. So for example, right there, see the 1981, that makes up the year. The 07 makes up July, and the 21 makes up the date, making it a birth date note. I was going to tell you something you didn't know. Oh, you know Eric. Well, there you go, Nathan. There you go. Hello, Donna Helton. Good to see you. Cool, Nathan. We got a different Eric in here. All right. Here's what I was going to tell you. We're such a curmudgeonly lying channel. Here's what we do once a month. Usually on Saturdays, we take donators for our $half-dollar boxes. For $60, somebody gets a $half-dollar box. We'll open it for them. They get to keep all the finds, the silver, the airs, the proofs, the miscellaneous, the not intended for circulations, everything. We found as many as 80 silver for people before doing that. Also, if we don't find any silver in the box, they get a half-ounce silver round. Other people will pick the option of getting 2 boxes. They'll donate $250, and we will give them a guaranteed prize that they get to pick. It could be a 2-gram bar of gold. It can be a gold coin. It can be 5 1-ounce silver rounds. There's lots of choices. And they get to keep everything they find. And if they don't find silver, they get a skunk prize of 1 troy ounce of silver. And they get to keep all the other stuff they found. However, there you go. Family Guy and Stewie. Once a month, because our major initiative is to make more people aware of this great channel. Yeah, sure, that's part of it, of this great hobby, that we donate all of our boxes to any adult that is watching along with their youth age 18 or under. We call it our Grow the Hobby initiative. We are very proud to have the company AppMex. AppMex.com, largest seller of coins and coin supplies in the world. They found our little channel. They reached out to us, and they are partnered with us on our Grow the Hobby initiative. When we go to coin shows, we give away coins to kids. And once a month on Saturday, you and your youth, age 18 or under, grandchild, child, niece, nephew, foster child, you can sign up and get a free box out here where you keep all your finds. And because there's not always finds in every box, we also give every youth a 90% silver Walking Liberty $half-dollar, a star note, and we give them a collector's kit named after either grandson Rhett or grandson Hudson. Grandson Rhett's is 5 40% silver $half-dollars, 1965, 66, 67, 68, and 69. His nickname's Reddy Silver on the string because he's really lucky finding silver. Or the Hudson's Collector's Kit. El Jefe Major, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Probably should say El Jefe Mejor. The Hudson's Collector's Kit has a brilliantly uncirculated Eisenhower dollar coin, a 40% silver $half-dollar, a 90% silver Mercury dime that was printed before the Roosevelt dimes, a Buffalo nickel with a full date, a silver war nickel which was printed in 1945, 44, 43, or the back half of 42, made out of 35% silver, or a Liberty V nickel which was minted before the Buffalo nickel. We also give them a wheat penny over 100 years old, 1909 to 1919. We give them a steel penny from 1943. We were saving steel. We were saving copper for the war effort, so that's the only year pennies were made out of steel. And we give them an Indian head cent that is over 100 years old. They get a pick between those two collector's kit. Each are worth about $25. So you may be asking yourself, I know, more bills, I'm sorry. You may be asking yourself, how do I get signed up for this free youth hunt? All you got to do is subscribe to the channel and send me an email. Send me an email and say, hey, myself and my daughter would like to get in on this free youth hunt, and I'll put you on the wait list. Just that easy. So I think that's pretty cool. We've done it every month. We do 8 to 10 kids a month, and probably my favorite stream of the month when we do it. 126444426. Or I'm sorry, 26. 126444426. Unfortunately, ones, sixes, twos, and fours. No additional value. April 12th of the year 1085. Alright, how about another star note? Another star note would be awesome. If you're here for the first time or the 50th time and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It means the world to us, doesn't cost you a thing. We've got over 1,700 videos out in YouTube land for you to watch on coin hunting or dollar bill searching. We do a daily short video on coin hunting of my best finds of the week. Tonight's is a wheat cent I found because recently I had a box had 47 wheat cents, including several older dates, and that's what I've been showing off. You can check that out. Thank you, sweet Harlan honeybees. Connor, I'm just telling people about stuff I give away, my man. Yeah, let's go star notes. Man, we got one star note. April 19th of 5394 in the order that would make Eric very happy. The other Eric. Excuse me. All right. Find something good, or miss a bookend or something, so one of y'all can win something. $5,000. John Deers or Dyers, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Forgive my sniffles. Spending time out on the baseball field that's dusty. Got my allergies going. This one has 3 leading zeros. There are people that would keep that as a low serial number. I only keep low serial numbers that begin with at least 4 zeros. The more zeros they start with, the more value they have. But starting with 4 zeros is really where the value begins. If you find the unicorn starting with 7 zeros in a single digit, you've really got something worth quite a bit of money. Anyone that the CloudBot has missed acknowledging your subscription tonight, I apologize. It only catches some of them. We do appreciate all of you that have subscribed either tonight or in the past. Anyone I missed in the chat, I apologize for that too. That's a human limitation on me trying to search and run a chat at the same time. That is an over-inked 8. Again, some people would keep that. It is a printing error. It does have a little value over face value. I've got absolute envelopes full of those right now. I do occasionally sell a grouping of 10, one with each of the numbers 0 through 9 on my auctions on Saturday afternoons. But I'm not keeping any additional ones now until I get my eBay store fired back up. November 9th of the year 452. A little too historical. There's a bookend. And a trinary. Starts with 65, ends with 65. I'm sorry, Jeff Malone. I actually found that one. What baseball team do I like? I love the Chicago Cubs, even though they're long-suffering and don't win very often. I've been a fan for 60 years. Also the Kansas City Royals. but I'm helping coach Grandson Hudson's Rangers and Grandson Rhett's Cubs Little League teams. So the bookends are worth about $1.50. The fact that it's a trinary note with only 6s, 5s, and 8s making up the serial numbers, also worth about $1.50. So that bill would be worth more than $2 and is one we would hang on to for sure. Let me put it in the right stack here. When finds are light, beggars can't be choosers. I'll find something ultra cool. I'm going to do something a little different here in a minute at the end of this third strap. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Another over-inked 8. I usually miss those bookends. I actually saw that one. April 7th or July 4th of the year 3026. A little too far in the future. Each one of these straps has 100 $1 bills in it. We are searching 5 tonight. That is going to be the end of the first 3 or 300 bills searched. But since somebody brought up blue serial numbers, it feels like we should give one of those away. This is a silver certificate. It is not crispy uncirculated. If it was, I wouldn't be giving it away. It'd be worth too much. It is worth $5 or more. Blue ink, blue seal, 1957, $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. The reverse is the same, though the color to me looks a little more vivid usually. We're going to give that away. You do have to be age 18 or over, or 13 or over with parental permission. I'm going to start a giveaway here. Giveaway started. It should say in the chat that we have started a GAW. Coolest thing I have found. Oh man. Jay Sharp, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. What you do need to enter is exclamation GAW. I like finding what's called a magic coin in half-dollar hunts. It's where they've hollowed out the center and it's got 2 different reverses on it. We have found an Indian rupee half-dollar coin in a box of half-dollar coins from the early 1900s. We have found many air coins, double die obverse, double die reverses. 1909 VDB, never found a 1909 SVDB, lots of buffalo nickels. We average half a buffalo nickel per box searched, lots of Civil War nickels. Coolest thing, we find a lot of mercury dimes. All of those are cool to me. Silver quarters pre-1964. In the dollar bills, I think that super radar note or the 6 4s in a row is probably my coolest. Maybe the most valuable are some crispy uncirculated star notes from 2013 that start with a B. That in researching them, they are the ones that, part of the ones they messed up on and they printed that have a different, or they have a twin sister out there. No 2 bills are supposed to have the same serial number, but they messed up in 2013 and printed some that way. Zach Hager, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And if you can put Mitch Dog 89, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the family. If you can put the twin sisters together, Larry Haig, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If you can find the one from Fort Worth and the one from Washington, you've got something worth well over $1,000, and I've got 20 some that have possible twin sisters. There's a website you can go to when you find those that's called the Star Note Project. You can register your find. You can also look and see if the twin sister has been found. So those are really cool. We got 30 seconds left in the giveaway. 30 seconds left. I will show you the countdown so I don't get accused of anything else nefarious. 20 seconds left, exclamation GAW, only 39 people entered. You got a good chance to win. 200 watching, 39 entered. Don't like my old silver certificate, that's okay. 8 seconds, exclamation GAW, get in, exclamation GAW. Last chance. All right, good luck all. The winner is Claudia Stelly. That's going to be a first-time winner. As far as I know, congratulations, Claudia. Congratulations, Claudia. That's how it can work here. You could pop in for the very first time, and 5 minutes later, you get a bill that's worth $5 plus, a nice collectible. Claudia, you just did that. Now, Claudia, what you have to do, you have a little homework to do here, Claudia. You have a little homework to do. First off, let me know you're here. I know you're still here. I know you are. You just entered. You couldn't be that far away. You need to send me an email, and John Jacobs will put in, there it is. Thank you, John. There's my email, PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. Send me an email. Claim your prize, Claudia. Give me your shipping address and let me know that you are over the age of 18 or 13 or over with parental permission. Where's Claudia? Claudia. Say hi, Claudia. Say wow. Say oh my God. There you are. You're still here. All right, Claudia, shoot me an email. Shoot me an email and we will send that to you. You know what? That was so much fun. And I need to take a trip to the little boys' room. We're going to give away another one. How about that? Mean and evil people. We're going to give away another one. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. Giving away another one, if that's okay with y'all. And then we'll be searching again. Exclamation GAW. I'll be back in a minute. In 6 minutes, or in 6 minutes, in 3 minutes, we're going to give that away. Exclamation GAW. Get in. All right, I'm back. We're doing another giveaway. If you haven't entered exclamation GAW, you have 1 more minute to enter exclamation GAW to win this silver certificate. $1 in silver, payable to the Bear on Demand, 1957. Blue ink, blue seal, highly collectible, worth $5 or more in the condition it's in, which would be VGVF. And we're going to give it away. Yep, we're going to give it away. All right. How much time's left? How much? And then we're going to search 2 more straps of $100 bills, or $101 bills each, looking for fancy serial numbers, star notes, or old bills. You have 20 seconds left, 14 seconds, 47 people in, exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW. 5 seconds to get in. Hurry, you could win. All right, time is up. Good luck, everybody. The winner of the second silver certificate, and no, I've never found a silver certificate during my bill searches. but other people have. I just haven't yet. The winner is a Lady Braven. Lady Braven's been around for a while. She knows how this goes. Congratulations, Lady Braven. You have won a silver certificate, so shoot me an email, claim the prize. I know you. You don't have to verify your age. And that is yours. That is yours, Lady Braven. All right. Back to the hunt. Back to the hunt. You also asked what's the coolest thing I've ever found. I've also found Leighton Hallman has gifted 5 PasSpareTime memberships. Thank you, Leighton. That really helps on a non-income stream like this. I appreciate it. Timothy Sykes, Call Cowboy, Just in Time, Jeff S., and the Gambit 7 are all new members of PasSpareTime. Now you get perks with your membership. One thing is, when I do hold an auction, you can bid in the auction. These free memberships are good for 30 days. The next thing is you get free shipping on your auction goodies. I'm going through these next 100 bills. Oh, I was starting to think they might all be in the same direction. Way too optimistic, Paul. Way too optimistic. Maybe they're only going 2 directions. Is that possible? Nope. Just shut up and search them, Paul. I know. I know. Hey, they're only going 3 different directions. That's not bad. I'll take that. I think I missed a couple new subscribers. Thank you for that. We would ask that you please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you a thing. And it means the world to us. We do this search in this format, $501 bills, Wednesdays at 9:45 Central PM, Sundays at 9:45 Central PM, and another day or 2 a week as well as I get time. We do put out a daily short video. We've got over 1,700 videos out there on YouTube for you to watch. Coin hunting or currency hunting. I'm looking here at the date, looking for 1995 or earlier. I'm making sure that green seal is kind of right there in the middle of the ONE. If they stamp it over here accidentally, that's a big time error. I've never found one. I'm also peeking over here at the other serial number as I go through these to make sure the last 3 digits match the last 3 on this side, because you can occasionally find a mismatched one. I never have. I'm looking where that B is, looking for an X or Y, because those are deeper runs. They are more rare. They have value above face value. I'm looking for a star. Daniel Lightfoot, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. The star would indicate it was printed in a special run as a replacement note for damaged or misprinted bills. Or I'm looking for a fancy combination of serial numbers. That one wasn't far off, 6884, 6835. So 49 bills later would have been 6884, 6884. That would be a repeater, and that'd be worth $10 and up on eBay. If you happen to see one that I would normally keep, some of which are scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and you're the first one to type it in, and you're 18 or older, 13 or older with parental permission, and I can go back and locate it, I will ship it to you for free as a self-punishment to myself for missing it. Almost a trinary note, but it's got 1s, 3s, 7s, and 6s. We have only found 1 star note tonight, and that is low. So birth date note, November 18th of the year 1562, a little too far in the past for me to hang on to. September 13th of 8747, a little too far in the future for me to hang on to, but we're honing in on it, I think. Not an extra Y, just a Y. Instead of that B, if there's a Y in the serial number, or an X, that note indicates how many print runs they've done, is my understanding. And the X and the Y have rarely been used. Like this one I showed off earlier, I've got one that ended in X, and it just makes them more collectible. So it'll be a single X, but it'll be like where that B is, if that makes sense. And feel free to ask questions. I'll try to answer them. Any of the people in the chat that are in blue color, I see John Jacobs right now, they are moderators, very knowledgeable. They can help you out as well. Anyone that's in green is a member of our channel, and you can become a member for as little as 99 cents a month. Yeah, and if you haven't hit the thumbs up button and you enjoy what you're watching, July 30th of the year 3049, too far in the future, please do hit that thumbs up button. It lets YouTube know we're doing an okay job, and they have a tendency then to show our videos to more people, recommend them. Almost another repeater, 9318, 9290. So 28 bills later was 9318, 9318. But they didn't leave me that one to find, unfortunately. At least not yet. 00697 670 6970. Too many numbers for to be a trinary. I only keep them if they lead with 4 zeros to be a low serial number. And look, just because something is something I keep or don't keep doesn't mean that's what you should keep. July 11th, the year 2543. If you're offended by me making that date into a birthday note, like eBay does, don't keep it. Don't keep it. It's okay. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Any prices I quote this evening will be typically what the bills have sold for recently on eBay. Not what they're listed for, what they have sold for. And it's kind of funny. Oh, 3 zeros. We're getting closer to a keeper. 3 zeros. 70761 167 4 digits still. It's a relatively new phenomena of searching dollar bills or any bill for fancy serial numbers, older bills, star notes, and eBay is the most current source for pricing. You also can go to a coin show and certainly buy these and sell them. But like the star notes are going up. Most recently, when they announced they're not going to do star notes anymore, they have gone up to $3 to $4 each if they're in good shape. That's an over-ink date. A lot of people would keep that because that is a printing error. Except I've got envelopes full of them, so I'm not keeping any more right now. Awebo, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And if I messed up your name, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I probably did. 10077 That is a trinary note. And it's almost a radar note. It's got 1 zeros and 7s making up the serial number. And that makes it a trinary note. They're worth about $1.50. From the front it reads 1007. From the back it reads 1017. Had it been 1007, that would have been a radar note. Radar notes are going for $10 to $20 on eBay, and that would be a great find. As is its trinary, I will still hang on to it. You know what? Some people would keep... No, Leighton, not yet. We got ball games again. Some people would keep... what would some people keep? I don't know. What would some people keep? Lots of things that I don't keep. Oh, zip code note. I kept a note that I don't think has any value at all, but was very close to my childhood home phone number. I found that cool. I kept it. You may find one that's similar to an address, a zip code, phone number, and you may want to keep it. There's sometimes you'll keep something that's collectible to you that might not be to anyone else, and that's fine. That is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Those two are consecutive serial numbers, 7278, 7279. On $1 bills, unless there's something fancy about the serial number and they're consecutive, it really doesn't bring any extra value. If you get a whole strap where you've got 100 with consecutive serial numbers, those do sell for $150 on eBay. I've only had that happen one time. And I kept them. I didn't sell them. They're over on the shelf. That bill had the look of an older bill. Yeah, but just had a rough life. Had a rough life. give that one a little extra look because I thought it might be a broken ladder. I know, almost a true ladder. Wouldn't that be crazy, George? I'd fall on the floor if I find a true ladder. Yeah, some people would keep the almost ladders. So, yeah, Steel Zone. 8s are frequently over-inked or raised. I don't know why. I don't know why, but especially if you get 8s in the last two digit position, they're frequently raised. So I don't know if that was damage on them or what it was, but I find them all the time. Do appreciate everyone being in this evening on a Wednesday night. Hump Day is winding down. Only 23 minutes left in Hump Day here in the Central Time Zone. Just got to get by Thursday and Friday, and you got another weekend of football ahead of you. If you don't like football, you got another weekend of taking advantage of why we still got some good weather to get out and work in the yard, play golf, go fishing, whatever it is you like to do. See right there, that last 8 is raised out of alignment. We call that an odometer or a gas pump note. Again, a lot of people would keep that. I've got plenty of them. Got too many to keep anymore right now. Let's find something cool. We found 1 star note tonight. The least we've ever found is 2 out of 500. Hopefully we can save it. Hopefully we can save it. Find a bunch more star notes. I did find, I think it was 7 star notes in a row that had consecutive serial numbers in a strap one night. That was cool. A lot of over-inked 8s, yeah. And again, I don't know what it is about 8s. I've never found a bill that had every number over-inked either. If I find one of those, I would hang on to it. 2642, 2627 from the reverse. Very close to a radar note. They're pretty rare. Getting down to like the last 15 bills to search. Very Pickled Lemon's been a member for 2 months. Thank you very much, Very Pickled Lemon. We're glad to have you here. You can become a member for as little as 99 cents a month. $2 bill star note, that's worth extra. There you go, Diana Ramsey. Multitasking, I like it. Usually when I'll watch somebody else's stream, I'll be searching at the same time as well. Going through a box of pennies or nickels, $50, listening, looking up occasionally, saying hey in the chat. And I just resupplied today, so I got plenty to search. Hopefully the $1 bill start getting better. We still got about 10 finds tonight, but 1 star note, that's ridiculous. I tell you, they've announced they're not going to do star notes anymore. I know people are plucking them and they're hanging on to them. Janelle Sonoda has been a member for 38 months. You'd think I'd know by now. Thank you, Janelle. There was a 1948, but I don't think it was in birthday note format. Let me look back. Looking back. Artez. It's not a birth date note, but I'll show it to you because I did relocate it. It does have the 1948, and obviously there can be a debate on what a birth date note is, I've learned. 1948, 9943. 99 doesn't make up a day or a month, neither does 43, so that is not a birth date note. Just a plain old 1948 Bazinga. Alright, just a few bills left here in our next to last strap. We will have searched 400 bills when we get to the end of this one. Alright, 400 down. 400 down. Excuse me, 100 to go. 100 to go. Take a sippy sip. Let's see how close these are to all go in the same direction. Boy, it didn't take long. 4 bills deep. I don't know. My suspicion is that after they have them all going in the same direction, they're being run through a counter. And the counter is, if you've ever seen the bank run bills through a counter, it'll sometimes shoot them all over the place. Flip them around, reject some. And my guess is that that's why these end up not in the same direction, but I really don't know. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're close, sometimes they're not even close. Minor inconvenience, I'm just glad to have some to search. See, now there's a bunch that are facing down, all going the same direction. But as soon as I get hopeful, we run into the other direction. Alright, they are all going in the same direction now. All going in the same direction. Now, make sure you hang around, because at the end of the stream, you got to be 18 or over, 13 or over with parental permission, because that's the law. Sorry. I'm giving away 2 crispy, uncirculated $2 bills. That one's serial number 163. That one's serial number 162. They are consecutive serial numbers, and I'm giving it away. Even if you're not a collector, you get $4 for free, and I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad. Again, forgive my sniffles. We haven't had rain here in like forever and a day, and we need it. The pollen is off the charts. My Claritin is losing the battle. Bone Center 22, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I forgot to tell you, I do this at the beginning of every strap, what I'm looking for. I'm looking at the date here. I'm looking for anything 1995 or earlier, because that's going to have a value above face value. I'm looking where that B is for an X or a Y, because that is a deeper run, and they're more rare, so it's more valuable. I'm also looking for a star. It's the only one of those I've found tonight. Star indicates it's printed as a replacement note because of damaged and misprinted bills, or any fancy combination of the serial number that could make it worth more than face value. That's what I'm looking for. We do this on YouTube Wednesday and Sunday at 9:45 Central Time p.m. and also at least one, if not 2 more nights a week. I get 2,000 a week, so I guess I need to do 2 more nights if I'm going to search them all. We also put out a daily short video on coin hunting. Tonight's coming out here real quick is on a older wheat penny I found. But it could be pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, you never know. Could be a nice numismatic find, could be a nice precious metals find. We have been doing coin searches on YouTube for over 6 years now. And I've been searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers for over 6 months and have thousands of finds so far. 80, 55, 82, 25. Not too far from a repeater. There's a birth date note. Boom! February 20th of 1980. How about it? Did I finally get really lucky and find somebody's birth date note? Well, I'm sure I did. I'm sure there's somebody out there that was born February 20th of 1980. I do not keep the R ending letters, very pickled lemon. Two Cats, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. That doesn't make me right, but I keep the X's and Y's only. I see quite a few R's. Somebody asked about a 2000 or a $2 bill. Red star notes have value. Absolutely, John. The $2 bill red star notes are older. Like I think the one I have is from, I don't remember. I walked into my bank and they had saved a brand new one that's crispy uncirculated. But the older $2 bills, especially the ones with a different color seal, they are definitely have a value above face value. I think the one I have, being in great shape, was worth like $12. They certainly have a value above face. So I put those in a protector. And birth date notes, yes, birth date notes, even in this format, it's not the US format of 02/20/1980, they go for $10, $20 or more on eBay. That's the second one we found tonight. I literally have hundreds of those, and they're always good to find. 183, 11151. Well, we got 5 ones on there, but they're nowhere near together. Again, some people would keep that one. I don't. If it was 4 consecutive, I would keep it, or if it was 5 consecutive, I would keep it. February 21st of the year 2416. Well, we found February 20th of 1980, February 21st of 2416. A little too far in the future for me to keep it. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Helps us out tremendously. Doesn't cost you a thing. The grandsons have set a goal for us to hit 20,000 by year end. I think that's a stretch, but we'll see. We're going to keep putting content out, and if we keep getting 24,000 views like we've had tonight, and moving in on 200 new subscribers, it is possible. If I don't run out of energy or any of that spare time. Channel's name is Paul's Spare Time. I'm Paul. I'm retired, and my spare time I try to spend as much as possible with my grandchildren. And we picked up coin hunting after I broke my leg, and we couldn't do the normal things we did, like going to Dave & Buster's or fishing or hunting, playing baseball, throwing the football around. And we found this on YouTube like you have. We found somebody, Rob Finds Treasure, searching a box of nickels, finding a buffalo nickel. And I'm like, what? Buffalo nickel is one of my favorite coins. Seriously, you can still find a buffalo nickel, even though they've not been printed or minted since 1938. So we started searching pennies, moved on to nickels, and we do find buffalo nickels. We average 1/2 of a buffalo nickel in every box we search of nickels. Box of nickels has 52 rolls in it, and lots of cool stuff you can find in a nickel box. We like to do nickel box battles, my grandsons and I, and we've assigned a point system to each one of the kind of finds based on the year it is, anything in the 1950s, 40s, 30s. Buffalo nickel, a Liberty V nickel, a Proof nickel, a Silver War nickel, and we have a little contest for who can find the best, and there are several of those videos out there on YouTube amongst our 1,700 plus videos. 818-700 or 7007. I still want to find a bill that's 007-00707. That's not it, and that's got 7 zeros, 8s, and 1, so it's not even a trinary note. So we will not hang on to it. Now, if I'd found that cool enough, and I have several times, I'd hang on to it even if I didn't think it had a value above face value. If you look at that 2 and the 9, that 2 and 9 are over inked, and that is a printing error, and some people would keep that. I have kept a bunch of them, so many that I'm not keeping any more right now. Jack Gallman, good to see you. Hello, Ultra Meticulous, good to see you. Anyone in here 78 years old? About to spend a crispy, uncirculated $50 bill with a 1946 birthday serial number. That's the thing with those $50 and $100 bills. It's hard to hang on to those. That can add up to a lot of money really fast. I don't personally keep $100 star notes. Some people do. They're worth around $105, maybe a little more. But it's just hard to hang on to. It's hard enough to hang on to a few $1,001 bills that you're not spending. You start throwing $100 bills in there, you got a lot of money sitting in an envelope or a book. All right, we're about halfway through this strap, and no star notes in this strap yet either. We've only got one tonight. Very weird. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. Had that 0 been a 1 or a 9, that would have been a broken ladder. That would have been one that we keep. 8 different numbers that make up numerical order, but they're not numerical order on the bill. Going for around $5 on eBay. Had they been in order, that's called a ladder, and going for a lot more. Now, that's a good idea, Ultra Meticulous. Misaligned seals, Larry, you know, it's got to be fairly misaligned, and like miss the O-N-E almost altogether, be high or low to have any additional value. I've never found one far enough off that I have kept. I have found some that I've questioned and looked up and didn't think they were worth extra, but certainly if that seal is in the wrong place, that one's really low. Speaking of a low seal, that one's really low. And again, some people might keep that. For me, what I've researched, it's got to be like totally off, and that's catching most of the end. So I won't keep that one. But that's as close as I would come right there. That's one I would almost keep. Upside down bills, not worth anything additional. All right, can we get at least one more good find tonight? Not gonna beg, but come on, come on. I just would like to have one more really good find. One more, a 129, a 4201, that's not it. 0629 of 4201, that's not it. 0626 of 4201, that's not it either. Starts with 38, ends with 39, close to a bookend, just not quite. We haven't even seen very many bookends tonight. And I actually saw one of them. The first two I missed, I've found them since, because if I miss one, you're the first to type it in, it's yours. Yeah, if you're here and you're not subscribed or you haven't hit that thumbs up button and you think we're doing a good job, we'd ask you to consider to do both. Doesn't cost you a thing, helps us out tremendously. We really appreciate it. Trying hard to find something really cool. All I can do is not miss it when it pops up. I'm going to go get some teller straps tomorrow, and next time I stream, we'll do teller straps and see if they are any better. So this is 2 pickups in a row, and I've got 1,500 more of these to search, but my Federal Reserve straps have been cold. Don't like cold straps. All right, less than 10 to search. Less than 10 to search. Yeah, I don't get to use my star note lookup site as often. I don't find the star notes. That stinks. November 8th of the year 1499. Well, I guess Columbus might have still been sailing the ocean blue. I don't know. Because if you do find a historical date, they also have value. Like if you find 0704 of 1776, that would be a really nice one to have. Sudirman Kandra, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And we did find a birthday note. Jean Nathaniel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Our very last one is going to be another birthday note. May 26th. No, it's not. I'm seeing things. Never mind. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I saw, I don't know what I saw. 526 is right, but the 4201, I'm not going to be alive that long. I thought we had another find. I guess I was being too optimistic. I don't know. Not another find. Darn it. So I guess our best finds of the night, well, we had the 1-star note. Gotta like that. And we had 2 birth date notes, July 21st of 1981 and February 20th of 1980. Going for at least $10 on eBay, in great shape. What we're going to do now is what we do at the end of every one of these vertical live dollar bill searches. We're going to give something away. 2 consecutive serial number, crispy, uncirculated $2 bills. Bookend. No, I didn't miss a bookend. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all know I don't miss bookends. What bookend did I miss? 1919? No way. I never miss 1919 bookends. It is not even possible. It is not even possible that I would miss a bookend that was 1919. It would not happen. I don't know what y'all are thinking. It's not possible. So who said it first? I see Larry Downing. I see John Jacobs. I see Preston Moore. I see Larry Downing. I see Preston Moore. I see Jeff Malone. I see George Bruns. I see Very Pickled Lemon. Oop. I see Jeff Malone, Larry Downing next to Ken. All right, let's see. Jeff Malone, you're going to be first. You're going to be first. I'll show you up here. Right there, Jeff Malone was the first one to see what I can't is a 1919 bookend. 1919 bookend, Jeff Malone. Tina Ramsey, you thought it was you? Well, I'll look again. Let me make sure. I am seeing, I'm seeing Jeff Malone. The one I showed you is the one that I'm seeing. Nice try, Diana. Hey, Preston, you got in there, though. So, Jeff Malone, I think you won something else earlier tonight or last night or sometime. Let me look through my giveaway pile here, and I will put yours in with your last one. That is yours. And obviously, I was just teasing that I never miss them, because y'all know, if you've watched this, I miss them all the time. I can find harder stuff, but man, bookends for some reason evade me. I did find one tonight. I'm very proud of my one find tonight. All right, now I'm going back to my giveaway. Going back to my giveaway. Yeah, Jeff, you know, shoot me in. Matter of fact, Jeff, you don't have to do anything. I just stuck it in your envelope with your other one, so you're good. You don't have to send me an email. You do not have to send me an email, and that doesn't happen often. Usually you got to send me an email, verify you're 18 or over. Jeff's already done that. Or 13 or over with parental permission. We are giving away these 2 consecutive serial number crispy, untouched by human hands, except maybe mine and somebody at the bank and somebody at the Federal Reserve printing place. not touched by many human hands. 162A, 163A, we're going to give it away. While we're doing that, if I did not run a single ad tonight, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now, I do sometimes, so don't hate on me when I do. I appreciate everyone for the 108 likes and the 150 some people watching right now, the 26,000 views, the 200 new subs. If you're not subscribed, this is going to be your last chance tonight to get the free subscription on a 12:02 Thursday morning. Free on Thursday mornings. So that would be the time, like no caps Lang or Long. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And if I messed up your name, I'm sorry. But if you like what we're doing, hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe. Means the world to us. Doesn't cost you a thing. And I'm giving somebody $4 right now. And the 5 new members, thank you for that. That was very generous of you to give those away. We certainly appreciate it. Let's see how much time is left in our giveaway. 1 minute and 23 seconds. We got 31 people. Only 31 people out of 150 watching have entered. That's okay. You don't have to enter for free money, and some of you may be under 13 or your parents won't permit it. I know. Or under the age of 18. But if you want a chance to win these crispy, uncirculated $2 bills, it's free money. I'm going to send it to you. All you have to do is send me an email and provide a proof of age, and it's yours. You can ask other people in this channel if they've actually ever received a prize that they won. And yes, I am one of those people that actually ships out the stuff you win. It's how it works here. Appreciate that, Preston. DMAX66, thanks for entering. Donna Simmons. And I know it doesn't acknowledge all the people that subscribed. I'm sorry about that. We do appreciate everyone that subscribed tonight and in the past. Thank you very much. We've got around 30 seconds left in our giveaway. And around 20 seconds left. Let's show it to you. 14 seconds left. Exclamation GAW. We're up to 35. Will we get to 36? Do I hear 36? Do I hear 36? One more exclamation call. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. It could. 1 second. No, it did not happen. All right. Good luck, everybody. The winner is GMAP. Congratulations, GMAP. GMAP, you're familiar with the channel. You know what you have to do. I know GMAP's over 18. GMAP, send me an email, claim your prize, and I will send you those 2 crispy, uncirculated $2 bills with consecutive serial numbers. They are yours now, GMAP, but let me see you jumping up and down, GMAP. I know you're still here. Hello, Squire Davis, Jay Sharp. I know some of you I haven't said hi to tonight. Apologize. A binary radar. Ooh, that'd be cool. What I would do, Sam, is I would go to eBay and I would look up what any have recently sold for. If they are, those are very rare. And if I was going to sell it, I'd probably try to sell it on eBay or at a local coin show. And that's going to be worth over $20. That's very good, Sam. Sam Good, no pun intended. That's a very, very nice one. 1964 50-cent coins. Those are 90% silver. 1964 and earlier $half, all 90% silver, all worth $12 or more in just silver value right now. That is cool. All right, well, it's after midnight. I'm going to try to sleep. We'll see what happens. I do appreciate all of you for being here tonight. A special thanks to my moderators, John Jacobs, and the others that were in earlier. I couldn't do this without you. They help me maintain a family-friendly channel and keep me organized, not making too many mistakes. If only they could find the bookends for me, it would be even better. $100 on a $5 scratch off. Congratulations! I bought a Powerball ticket today, so I may have won like 100 million, but I doubt it. But somebody's going to win. So, G-Man, I know you won. It's amazing. It's amazing. Hey, you're welcome, good Eric. Thank you for being here. There is Lamb of God Queen, who I was calling Lambo. Bad Paul. Bad Paul. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate you all being here. Have a great Thursday and rest of your week. I'll be back Could be tomorrow night, or it could be tonight now, or Friday, or Saturday. I don't know. Depends on baseball practices and baseball games for Little League. But I will see you all again soon when Paul has more spare time. Good night, all. God bless. Have a great evening. Thanks for being here.